and welcome to our next edition of 3 Minute Thoughts with John Garland. And this question is an interesting one which I get fairly frequently. How do I approach a development conversation with a member of staff? Now, I'm going to jump straight into here. There could be two areas that we could look at here. First one is, how do I actually set everything up for success? So how do I set things up whereby we're going to have natural development conversations? Or I could talk about the practical development conversation itself. I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do the setting up for success. This is part one. The practical development conversation will be part two. So how do I set things up for success? First thing, really be clear about what are the role and responsibilities for my member of staff. And then really think about actually where are they written? Because it's so easy for people to forget things or to go offline. And it's really important that we make sure that it's crystal clear for people. So the role and responsibilities need to be written down. That's ideally in a job profile or a job description. But also, what is specifically are those expectations for them to deliver against? And roles and responsibilities don't always cover the expectations. So you've got to make it really, really clear, this is what it looks like. This is what good looks like. This is what I am expecting from you. And also think about, when do we actually have these conversations? Because sometimes we can think we've had a conversation, but actually we haven't. Or we haven't reinforced it. Or it was a year ago or 5 years ago. So really think about, be clear about what the roles and responsibilities are. They're written down. We've made it clear about what's good, what's not good. And we've had a conversation and regular conversations about these. And then if that's the expectation, clearly there's going to be some gap between expectation and exactly where your person is. So that's going to be a development path or a development plan. Now, all of this is what I would call a performance agreement. There'll be a video about that coming down the track. So let's just spend a moment just focusing on development. Development is about having the right. Now, there's three key things here. Having the right attitude or mindset. So it's about actually when someone is doing really good performance, strong performance, and they're doing it consistently to a high standard, there's a set of attitude or qualities in there which are really, really important. Secondly, they need to be able to deliver this well and consistently, so that's skills. And underpinning knowledge helps them deliver this really, really well. So think about development is about one or a combination of those three things. Make sure you focus on the right area. And then finally, development is about support. Helping that person to deliver consistently to a high standard needs regular conversations. So a quick summary. Make sure you've got a performance agreement with all of your people. Make sure they all have a development plan which is within their capability to deliver on, and make sure you provide plenty of support for them to achieve and to develop to achieve. That's our 3 minutes. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.